Hey, can I have some allowance?
Huh? Beth, I've already given it to you 3 times this month. What are you using it for?
Huh? Why are you asking me that like a big shot? Don't you even think about prying into how I spend my money?
I have no intention to do so. It's just that you keep asking for money, and I'm worried.
Worried? How I spend money is none of your business. Just send me some money. I need it.
I understand that you need it, but if you don't tell us what you are spending it on, I'm sorry, but we will not be able to help you.
I'm a popular woman. I have a lot of friends, and they often invite me to have lunch with them. I eat out, I go shopping, and much more. Are you going to meddle in all that?
I see, but our family budget is pretty tight.
What do you mean tight? My son, John, earns enough money, right? Or is he not?
No, that's not it. We are just trying to make ends meet.
Make ends meet? Then you should do the same for me. You're my daughter-in-law, and that's your duty. Are you trying to embarrass me or something?
I don't want to embarrass you. It's just that it's really hard for us to keep giving you money.
What? What, am I making it difficult for you?
No, that's not what I mean.
I don't like you as my son's wife, you know.
What?
You do half-hearted housework, and you don't even cook a proper meal for your family, do you? You have no idea how hard John has to work.
That's not true.
You need to understand your duty as a wife and do it better. A wife like you is a disgrace to our family.
I understand. I will do my best. But please understand about your allowance.
Understand what? All you have to do is obey.
I will consult with my husband about it.
You don't have to say anything to him. Listen, don't forget to give me an allowance next month. Don't ever do anything to embarrass me.
Well...
Besides, you always wear such plain clothes. Why don't you try to be more fashionable?
Fashionable?
That's right. If you dress like that, it will affect our family's reputation. You should buy better clothes.
But Beth, we don't have much money to buy fashionable clothes.
That's because you waste money. If you spend your money more properly and systematically, it won't come to that, will it?
We will review our family budget. But if you could understand our situation a little better...
It's really funny that you expect me to understand. All I'm asking is that you obey my orders.
Yes.
Also, you will be cooking dinner at my place this coming weekend, so make sure you're prepared.
Dinner?
That's right. My friends are coming over, so make sure you cook well. I won't allow you to cut corners. I have something important to tell you.
Yes, what is it?
You didn't forget that my nephew, Nathan, got into that private middle school, did you?
Huh?
I'm sure you have forgotten about it since you're just in a daze to begin with, but...
What do you mean?
Jessica and Mike, my sister and her husband, their child passed the private middle school entrance exam. So the congratulatory money is $5,000.
What?
Do you have something to complain about? You're my eldest son's wife, so you have to pay at least that much.
The congratulatory money from Jessica to our son for passing the private high school entrance exam was only $50.
Oh, she wrapped the gift properly. That's great. Why go through the trouble of giving it to a worthless child like yours?
Please don't speak ill of my son.
What? It's true, isn't it? Maybe it's because he has your blood in his veins, and ever since he was little he's been a gloomy child who doesn't smile at all, and not even cute at all.
That's his personality.
I know that. That kind of thing is called a developmental disability, don't you know?
Even if that's the case, I love my son, Jack.
If John had dated a different woman, he wouldn't have had such a bad boy.
What are you trying to say?
I heard that your father was a doctor, so I thought you would have an excellent child, but I guess I was wrong.
I don't think we caused any trouble for you.
Of course not. It is the duty of the eldest son's family to take care of me.
But John told me that you also have an inheritance from your late husband, right?
That inheritance is long gone.
I heard he left you with quite an amount of money.
Shut up. You are an insane wife to ask me about my savings.
I was just asking a genuine question.
You are too poor for a doctor's daughter. Your clothes and lifestyle are so shabby, it's embarrassing.
We didn't always have so much money. My father taught us to live modestly.
Even though you lived in such a huge mansion in a prime location in New York?
Yes. My father cherished the house, but it was not a luxurious life.
Of course you were wealthy, because your father was a doctor. Don't lie to me just because you don't want to send me money.
It's the truth.
I want to give Jessica's child, Brian, some allowance. He has many things he needs to prepare.
You never gave Jack an allowance.
Shut up. Anyway, I need your money.
We keep sending you money, and our family budget is tight. I have to ask you to be a little patient. We have to pay for our children's education.
No amount of education is going to be worth for your child.
That's terrible. Then can't you at least ask Jessica to send you money? She always wears brand name bags and clothes.
There is no way I can ask her and her husband to do that. They have a child about to start school, and they have to pay for cram school and other lessons.
It's the same for us.
Nathan is more bound to become better adult in the future.
Oh, no.
It's natural that you want to spend money on your excellent grandchild, isn't it? So do as I say and wrap up a congratulatory gift for Jessica and Mike.
But we're having a difficult time too. Sending money every month is a huge burden on the family budget.
That's because of your poor management, isn't it? You should save more money. I'm struggling too, so you should put up with that much too.
I am putting up with it, but I've reached my limit. We have to save money for Jack's future.
Your son's future, huh? You don't know how promising his future is, do you? Nathan is more important right now. If I am not healthy and happy, the whole family will be unhappy.
But, Beth...
Just listen to me. I have high hopes for Nathan. When he grows up to be a fine adult, my support will mean a lot to him. So, make sure you give them the money to celebrate.
But please think about us a little, Beth. We are doing the best we can, too.
I am thinking about you. That's why I'm giving you guys this kind of firm guidance. I don't know what you would do without me, so you should be more grateful.
Yes.
Lily, I need to talk to you. I think you are too selfish to think that you are the only one who wants to enjoy the good things in life.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it's so obvious. You know what I'm talking about. Don't try to get away with it.
No, I really don't know what you're talking about.
We are going to get a mansion in the best part of New York City.
Huh?
If you, my daughter-in-law, inherited the mansion, I have a right to live there, don't I? Because we are family. Besides, I've invited Jessica and Mike, so please take care of them. They're going through a hard time too.
What are you talking about? I've never heard of such a selfish thing.
Don't play dumb with me. You inherited that mansion in New York from your late father, didn't you?
That's...
It doesn't matter. You guys have your own apartment, and you got a lot of money too.
As I told you before, my father had very little property. Really.
How is that possible? He had a normal car and normal clothes. He was a doctor who didn't seem to be extravagant, so he must have a lot of money in his savings.
Believe me, Beth, my father didn't have that much money.
Don't lie just because you don't want us to have the house. We know that your father leased the land, okay?
But we don't have the money. Why are you being so pushy?
Anyway, give us the mansion. I'll take it as my 70th birthday gift.
Your sister has a splendid house, doesn't she? They should have no problem.
When I told them they could live in a prestigious mansion in New York, they said they'd be happy to move in.
Please don't decide without us. It's our house.
I can't change my mind about moving. I've already canceled the lease on the apartment I was living in. Jessica and Mike quit their jobs, and Nathan has transferred the school.
Huh? I can't give you that mansion. We have our own lives, and we can't just do as you say.
I'm telling you that you don't have the right to disobey. We're moving in 3 days. Clean the house and do it right.
Wait a minute. Don't ever move in here.
What are you talking about? I've already decided. You people always interrupt my plans like that, but not this time.
Beth, please reconsider. We have our reasons.
Reconsider? Do you have any idea how much time and effort I put into this plan?
But it's a big problem for us.
We're a family, so you should listen to me. From now on, we're going to live together. And Jessica's family, too.
Beth, why are you so selfish? Think about our lives.
You're the one who's selfish. You don't think about me at all. You always only think about yourselves.
That is not true. We are also worried about you. But we just can't agree to this plan.
You are persistent. We've already decided to move. Now it's up to you to get ready.
Beth, please, really, don't do this. There's nothing more we can do.
Hey, I have a quick question. What's going on here? Did your father take good care of it? I can't open the gate.
What? Are you at...
Yes, we're in front of your parents' house.
You really moved in?
I told you. Jessica and her family is with me. Open the door. We're having trouble getting the moving trucks into the property.
I told you I can't.
Just hurry up.
Please leave. I can't open the locks on that house anymore.
What's that? I don't understand. I'm going to break down the gate and enter the property if you don't open it.
Are you saying you really want to occupy that house?
Yes, I'm entitled to the mansion you inherited. Now I'm a celebrity.
No, you have no such right. Because the house belongs to the Finance Bureau.
Huh?
I renounced all of my father's property, and my father left me very little financial assets. I felt that the burden of inheriting it would be too much.
What do you mean? I've never heard of such a thing.
My father didn't have much wealth left. Even if I inherited the house and land, the upkeep and management costs would be too much, so I decided to let it go.
What are you talking about? Didn't he even rent out the land and make a fortune? How could he not have much money?
It is true that my father earned income by renting out the land while working as a doctor, but most of his assets had disappeared with the management fees for the land and the house he owned.
You're lying. That can't be true. You're lying, aren't you?
My father had been struggling to protect the land, but he kept it just out of a sense of duty because it was left to him by his ancestors. He told me before he passed away that he didn't want to put this burden on us and that he wanted it to end in his generation.
So the house really doesn't belong to you? You didn't inherit it?
No, I didn't. After going through various procedures, I was finally able to let it go. I had to do so in order to respect my father's wishes and reduce the burden.
What the hell did you do? We've already gone through the procedures to move in, as well as Jessica and her family. Do something for them.
Even if you say so, we have a life too. We can't have that kind of talk all of a sudden.
Jessica and Mike even gave up their house. What are you going to do about it?
What? They sold the house? Why would they do that?
They sold a $400,000 house for $300,000. They needed it for their new life.
Why would they do that much to move into the mansion? Was there any other reason?
It was for Nathan.
What do you mean?
He was harassing his friends so much that he became a big problem. He also failed all the school tests, so there was no place for him anymore.
I didn't know about that.
So we decided to move to the city because we were no longer taken seriously in our hometown. But it was very expensive to move to the city, and we needed a place to live.
I remember Nathan was pretty spoiled.
What? Your son is spoiled too.
Jack has been accepted to a medical school.
What?
It's a national university, so it doesn't cost a lot of money, and we are relieved.
What are you talking about? There's no way that idiot can go to medical school.
There was a time when his communication skills were not as good as others, but he was always outstandingly good at certain things, such as studying.
Was he?
Yes, he was. My late father used to say that I was just like him.
Oh my God. I can't believe that a failure like him got into a national medical school.
Thanks to Jack, we were able to save money for college, so we decided to buy a house in the suburbs.
What?
I have always felt suffocated living in the city, and Jack's college is in a rural area. I decided to take this opportunity to move there and build a house.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't tell you. Jack didn't seem to like the city much either, so I thought it would be a good opportunity for our family.
Who's going to look after me in my old age?
You have Jessica and Mike, whom you love.
That boy has always insisted that he would never take care of me, but I was okay since I had my eldest son and his wife.
You really are selfish, aren't you? Also, my husband has a message for you. He says that from now on, he will stop sending any money to you.
Why?
He can't believe you were trying to live in the house I inherited. He's been putting up with it for a while now, but you're just so insane that he's fed up with it.
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do if you stop sending money?
Why don't you just move into an apartment with Jessica and Mike? That way you won't have to pay rent, right?
I don't want to. Besides, Jessica and Mike are unemployed and in debt right now, remember?
They were buying all those brand name bags and stuff, but they have debts?
Yes. The fact that they couldn't pay the mortgage on their house was also the reason why they decided to move this time.
It's because they're living beyond their earnings.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Having vast wealth is not all happiness. I believe it is much better to live a modest life.
Please help us.
I have been supporting you for a long time now, but we are at our limit.
Please don't say that.
Please, do your best to support your sister and her husband, who are unemployed, and Nathan.
I am already 73. My husband's inheritance has been used up, and I can't make ends meet on just a pension.
Then, please work.
My retirement plan of living in a mansion is ruined. It's hell to go to work at my age. Lily, please, can we talk again? I'm in real trouble. I need help.
Beth, we are at our limit. Let me tell you clearly, we can't take on any more burdens.
But we can't even pay our rent, and we don't have enough money for food at all. We can't live like this.
I see. But that is the path you chose for yourself, right? It's none of my business.
I apologize for the horrible things I said to you. Can you help me in any way, even if it's just a little?
I am sorry, but you must take care of it yourself.
Oh no, that's so cold. Do you really consider us family?
We are family, and we don't want to burden you any further. You need to be independent. I'm sorry, but there's nothing more we can do for you. Please do not contact us again.
Oh no, Lily.
After that, Beth and her sister and her husband lost everything. They are now living in a cheap wooden shabby apartment. Beth, her sister, and her husband and their child live there together. Jessica and Mike are looking for a job, but they have not been able to find any, so they have been moving from day job to day job. To make ends meet, Beth is also working part-time cleaning jobs. The lack of money causes constant arguments among the family members every day. From now on, we hope to earn money to live on through our own hard work. Meanwhile, we are spending peaceful and happy days as a family. Now we look forward to listening to our son, who is attending medical school, as a couple. We would like to live a solid life so that we can keep our modest happiness forever.
Hey Julia, why can't you be nice to Mom? She told me that you don't feed her, and she was crying.
No way. I can't believe she said that to you.
She's my mother. Why don't you take care of her?
It's not that I don't care for her. I'm serving her meals 3 times a day.
How can that be? Mom said that you haven't served any meal to her for 3 days.
Did she say that? She's eating a lot, so I think she's doing just fine.
Are you telling me that Mom lied to me?
Isn't that what this is about?
You're the one who agreed to live with us. You should be responsible. You're too irresponsible that you don't even feed her.
I beg your pardon? How dare you said that? When I came home from the supermarket, your mother already started living with us, and you didn't even bother to discuss about that with me in advance. In short, I didn't say that I agree for your mother to live together with us.
My parents' house burned down. What else could I have done?
We're both here for each other in times of need, but you should have discussed with me about that in advance.
Why should I do that? I let my parents live in a house that I pay for with my own money. I'm the owner of the house, so I don't need to discuss with you in advance.
Geez, seems that you're so proud of yourself.
Anyway, I won't forgive you if you make Mom cry again.
I didn't want to tell you because you wouldn't believe me anyway. Your mother has never treated me nicely. That's why I couldn't be nice to her.
Wait a minute. Why should Mom be nice to you? I don't get it.
What?
She's much older than you. It's only natural that you are the one who should be kind to her, isn't it?
What does that mean? Are you saying that since she's older than me, she's allowed to say whatever she wants?
That's right. Isn't it natural? I wonder why you don't understand that.
You're really terrible. I knew that you'd never listen to a single word I say.
You don't understand the position of being a wife. You should be obedient.
In this modern day, I think your values are too old-fashioned. Besides, a wife is a human being, not a slave.
Are you trying to defy me and Mom?
Let's stop talking about the medieval period when wives didn't have human rights.
Huh? You're funny. As a wife, do you think that you have human rights?
Of course I do.
No, you don't. Stop kidding me.
You're scary, Damon. It seems that you don't have a human heart at all.
We only started living together for 6 months, but I feel sorry for Mom since she's not being treated well.
You should think about my feelings too. I've been through a lot more hard times. I bet you'll cry like a child when you hear my story. Should I tell you about the details?
You're just exaggerating everything. That sweet mother of mine would never be a demon who bullies anyone. You've got to be kidding me.
Sweet mother? I don't think what she's done to me until this day can be classified as kindness.
Once she starts complaining, she won't stop for about 2 hours. I don't want that either, so don't ever make her cry again. Please, Julia, just do as you're told.
Anyway, to prove that I cook and serve 3 meals a day, I'll send you a picture of every meal. With those pictures, you'll understand that I'm not telling a lie.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I can't believe you want me to do that. What kind of person are you?
Well then, do it properly.
I'm Julia, a 34 years old housewife. 6 months ago, when my husband suddenly decided to have his mother live together with us, to be honest, I was shocked. There's a reason for that. When I first greeted my mother-in-law before I got married, she told me that I'm a thief who stole her son away from her while stepping hard on my feet. It's still the worst thing I can remember. Since then, I've tried to keep my distance from her. I never thought I'd have to live with her. I was sandwiched between a mother who loves her son and a son who loves his mother. My mother-in-law has said some pretty terrible things to me, but whenever I told my husband about it, he never listened to me and has always been on his mother's side. But my mother-in-law just kept getting worse. She told my husband the most outrageous lie to get rid of me.
Hey, how many times do I have to tell you?
Yes? What are you talking about?
You know, when my mother told me, even I started crying.
What did she say?
When she asked you to sew a button on her pajama that came undone, she told me that you didn't want her to take off the pajama and you hurt her with the sewing needles.
What kind of situation is that? That's impossible.
That must have hurt her so much. I'm starting to cry too.
I didn't do that kind of nasty thing. She didn't even ask me to sew a button of her pajama. Isn't that your mother's fantasy?
You're calling my mom a liar again, aren't you? That's enough.
Your mother lied to you. A lie is a lie. I can't help it.
It's fine now that she's still healthy, but when she gets older, I can't let you take care of her if you keep trying to harm her. You're troubling me.
I didn't do anything wrong in the first place. You're the one who's troubling me, Damon. What do you want me to do?
First, apologize to Mom and give her a hug. You must apologize sincerely.
No, I refuse to do that. Why should I apologize sincerely if I didn't do anything wrong?
Don't you dare talk back to me like that. Who on earth do you think you are? You have no right to do that.
If I did something wrong, I'll apologize. But I didn't. I swear to God.
I even have proof with me. I found needle marks on her abdomen.
I don't know about that. She maybe has stabbed herself with a needle just to prove it to you. Or maybe it's some sort of tattoo. Anyway, I didn't do any harm to her at all.
You don't want me to divorce you, do you? I can't stand having a demon wife like you anymore. I'm divorcing you. Are you ready for divorce?
Huh?
I'll write the divorce papers and leave them here. So take them and get the heck out of my house.
So, are you telling me that you won't listen to my excuse? Do you think that I'm the one who must be blamed?
What's the use of listening to you? I've heard enough of your lame excuses. It's your fault, of course.
Are you sure divorce is what you want? I don't know if you'll cry yourself to sleep later.
It's the only way to do this. There's no way I'm going to cry myself to sleep just because I'm divorcing you.
Then who's going to take care of the house chores?
Mom, of course. She's still alive and kicking. She'll at least make me dinner.
Okay then. Seems that you'll always take your mother's side.
There are plenty of wives to take your place, but I only have one mother. I don't need a wife who can't take care of Mom.
I understand. Then, your wish is my command.
I'll give you 3 days to take care of everything. You must finish cooking for the time being and clean the house before you leave. I won't forgive you if you slack off.
I don't think anyone in this world would go as far as you did. You're out of your mind.
Me and Mom have taken care of you all this time. Don't you have any common sense or any sense of gratitude?
What a great logic. I'm stunned.
Now I can protect Mom from a demon wife. I'll be relieved too.
That's great. Good luck taking care of your mother.
You're going to spend the rest of your life regretting what you did to Mom.
I don't think so. Honestly, I want to erase everything related to you and her from my memory.
Looks like you don't want a remorse until the end, huh? What a horrible woman you are.
Why should I? I didn't do anything wrong.
It's too late for regrets.
I wonder who's going to regret. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy packing my stuff.
Leave in 2 days, you demon wife. Hey, where are you? Reply to me now.
I'm at the train station. What do you want? I've moved forward with the divorce.
What? What happened to the divorce papers?
I've filed it with the authorities. I gave you what you wanted.
Wait a minute.
It's too late.
Go get them back. It's not too late.
You know what? Even if I can still get them back, I won't do that.
Why not? I'm offering you a divorce annulment. You must be thankful to me.
You don't have to do that. I'm not grateful at all.
Oh, come on. You want to go back, don't you? Go ahead. Come back.
No, thank you. I've come this far, so I'm not turning back.
Don't be so tough.
Anyway, what happened? Why did you change your mind?
Well,
if you tell me honestly, I might reconsider. Depends on what you say.
Mom confessed.
About what?
She said that everything she said and done to you was a lie. You were right.
Oh, she finally told you. Glad to hear that.
She thought if she talked bad about you, I'd be nicer to her. She was just trying to do her best.
How can you say that? She was bullying me all the time.
She was just jealous of you, so you should forgive her.
Did you hear about what she did to me?
No, I didn't.
I'll be honest with you. Will you listen to me?
Sure, I'm all ears.
She drains the hot water from the bathtub every day.
Oh my God.
It was so cold for me to take a shower in winter. I thought it was torture.
I didn't know about that.
She told me that she hates me because I can't give birth to a child. Then, she hit me hard at the lower abdomen while saying that it's all my fault because I'm infertile. That was totally violent.
No kidding.
I'm telling you the truth. It was horrible.
I can't believe it.
She never helped me with the house chores, but she complained about it all the time. If I didn't do a good job of cleaning, she'd squirt detergent all over me. When she didn't like the taste of the food I cooked, she'd flush it down the toilet.
It's just too much to bear.
Right? She gave me a cupcake she received from her friend. I ate it and got a stomachache. When I looked at the discarded box, I found out that the best before date was a year ago. I was so upset.
That's horrible.
I wrote it all down, so there's more to go. Do you still want to listen?
I've had enough.
I don't know how I put up with it. You've been so busy with work, so I didn't want to bother you. But you didn't understand me at all.
Sorry about that.
You only believed what your mother told you. That's why you blamed me for everything. I felt unwanted. Each and every day, the feeling just went worse.
I'm really sorry.
And it was even more shocking to learn about your true feelings.
What do you mean?
You told me that a wife has no human rights. I was shocked.
It was just a joke. I didn't mean it.
I don't think so.
I'm apologizing to you, as you can see, so forgive me.
When I filed for divorce, I felt so liberated. I knew I was holding back. I just want to be myself and live a happy life.
Mom's mad at me. She won't let us get a divorce.
I'm sure she is, because she has to take care of all the house chores after I left the house. She has just lost her housekeeper.
That's right. She decided to move in with us because you were there to take care of the house chores. But since you're gone, she said that it's much better for her to live on her own.
See? She only thinks of me as a housekeeper. She won't even pick up a toothpick by herself.
Seriously?
She always complained about the temperature of the hot water. Nowadays, you can just adjust that by pushing the button. Just because she doesn't know how to adjust it, I had to stay with her until she got the perfect temperature she desired. I can't take it anymore.
Me neither.
You're now living together with your beloved mother. I hope you enjoy it.
Please, come back. If it's the same guy, you can remarry right away, right? I'll get the marriage certificate. I need you.
You've got to be kidding me. I just got rid of that annoying mother of yours. I'm so relieved.
If you can't get along with Mom, I don't think I can cope with her either.
She is your mother, so I think you can cope with her.
She wants me to cook 3 meals a day. I can't do that since I'm working.
Why don't you do batch cooking? I'm sure she'll love it.
I don't even know how to cook properly.
Anyway, just make sure I get my share of the property.
I don't have any money.
Don't lie to me. I know that you're a money saver who loves pinching pennies. I must have my share of property since I've been tortured.
Did you take a look at my balance without permission?
Your bank book has a balance of $120,000. It wasn't that much when we got married. You must have saved it up over the past 10 years. That's amazing. I'll take half of it as my compensation.
I need the money to support Mom. I don't have any money to give you.
That's not an argument you can make. And I'm suing your mother for what she has done to me. It's obvious.
Really?
I've been traumatized by all the abuses. My testimony should have been enough to sue her.
Are you going to charge an elderly woman? You're like a devil.
I'm sure it's only a small amount, but I hope your mother will reflect on her mistakes. I want her to know that there are sanctions for hurting people. That's why law and justice exist in this world.
Please, don't do that.
I'm sorry, but I'm hurt. I can't just let her get away after what she's done to me.
What a demon wife.
I'm not your wife anymore, Damon. We're strangers now.
You devil.
Yeah, whatever.
Stupid woman.
Looks like you only have a limited number of vocabulary.
Idiot.
Can we end our conversation here?
I'm going to change my behavior and Mom will do the same too, so come back.
I can't. I need to get on the train. I'm going back to my parents' home. Thank you for being together with me for 10 years. Goodbye. After that, I went to a lawyer. I took care of the property division procedures and filed a claim for violence against my mother-in-law. I have a diary in which I wrote down the details of the harassment. Also, a recording of her verbal abuse. I was told that my claim would be approved. I hope she's sorry for what she has done. I've blocked their numbers too. But Damon sent me an email to my old email address. He told me about how hard it is for him to cope with his current situation. His mother still doesn't take care of the house chores at all. He has to cook meals that he's not used to. She also abuses him by saying that the food tasted bad. She forces Damon to give her a massage for 2 hours before going to bed. Besides, She wastes money on the occasional meal out and shopping. Damon said that he is about to run out of money in his savings. Well, honestly speaking, it is not easy to say goodbye to your own mother. I hope Damon continues to be a good son to his mother. While living at my parents' home, I got a job at a company nearby. I'm going to do my best in my second life.
May I have a word with you? Melissa, you have been lying to me. You never said a word about your father's educational background, did you? I don't like to get along with undereducated relatives. Well, I cannot accept it. He didn't go to university, right? You are about to disappoint me. Hey, why don't you say something?
First of all, thank you for coming today. It was a pleasure to have you here at our new home.
You don't have to thank me now. You tricked me, didn't you?
No, I didn't trick you.
As you know, Melissa, everyone in my family has a college degree. We're a very talented family. And not just any university, but a highly ranked university. You know that?
Yes.
What's with that attitude? My family has nothing to do with undereducated people. Of course, we've never had any relationship with those low-class people in our lives. And you know why?
Why?
Because they are useless.
What? Useless? Don't say such a terrible thing.
If you didn't go to university, that means you only went through compulsory education, which means you can only do the bare minimum you need to do. In other words, they have no ambition. There's no benefit in getting along with someone at that level, right?
Is that so? There are people who have ambition no matter which school they graduated from. I think that's just your prejudice.
You're so annoying. Of course it's true. I have always excluded people with low education from my life, on purpose.
Oh, I'm feeling uncomfortable.
You just give me mindless replies. You don't understand anyway, do you, what I'm talking about? You're the daughter of undereducated father, so your comprehension is poor. You're a disaster.
But he and your husband seemed to hit it off and had a lot to talk about.
You know what? My husband is a producer at the TV station. He can get along with anyone, no matter how low ranked. Don't take it wrong and say they hit it off. I wish you realized that.
But they seemed to be enjoying their conversation earlier. They were smiling.
He sure looked like he was having fun. Only your father. I think he misunderstands that he got in a higher class just because his undereducated daughter married into a well-educated family. I mean, he looked really happy. I hate it when people with low education are like this.
No, that's not true.
You don't know anything. Besides, did Ben know that your father didn't go to university?
He didn't know. He heard about it for the first time when you came today.
Oh, then he must be angry, right?
No, it's nothing to be angry about. He doesn't mind about academic background. He's a person who sees through the essence of others.
Huh? You think your father is worth something? Give me a break.
I'm not joking.
My son is so sweet, he can't say it out loud. Hey, since Ben can't say it, I'll say it for you. Break off the relationship with your father.
What? Why should I do that? It's impossible to break off relationship with my father unless there's something going on.
It's not that big of a deal. He's embarrassing. I can't tell anyone that my son's father-in-law didn't graduate university.
Please don't say such terrible thing. What does the fact that my father didn't go to university have to do with you? Why do you assume that he's useless?
Hey! What? Are you talking back to me? Seriously?
I respect my father. I can't put up with it if you say terrible things about him. Oh! Then what do you respect about a person who doesn't have a college degree? He doesn't have a good educational background, so he has to work all his life, right? I don't like that kind of life. It feels empty to do manual labor, and it's a sin to be uneducated, you know? It's sad to be incompetent. My husband graduated from a decent university, so my life has been easy. It's too bad your mother has an uneducated husband. I can only say that I feel sorry for her. That's terrible. You don't have to say it like that. Anyway, I won't accept you as a wife if you don't cut him off. Please cancel the marriage with my son. I won't allow you to bring shame to my family. Why do you have to say that? What kind of trouble have I or my father caused you? That's how it works. If you want to complain, why don't you tell your father, who chose not to learn? As I said, I respect him. He has plenty of knowledge. He has nothing to be ashamed of, and no one has anything to complain about. Even though he does manual labor? He's a professional. I guess that's one way of putting it. But I've always thought there was something wrong with you. I didn't like you from the beginning. Now it makes sense. You didn't like me? Right. I didn't know why. I just got a bad vibe from you. I couldn't help but feel a hatred. No. Why do you have to say that? You made it clear today. You were raised by an undereducated father. Of course you were raised differently. No wonder you have no class. Now that the reason is clear, I feel better. Please don't say all those terrible things. I have no intention of cutting him off. Then you can't be my son's wife. No marriage. Then you don't have to accept me. And your education is the only thing you can be proud of, huh? That's what people who don't have confidence in their education always say. That. Your husband warned you about that earlier, didn't he? He told you not to show off something that happened decades ago. You weren't listening to him. He is a kind man. He must have felt sorry for you too. But I'm sure he's grieving inside. That his son, whom he raised so well, married the daughter of a family like that. I'm his wife. I know how my husband feels. My father's educational background has nothing to do with our marriage. My parents took good care of me, and so was Ben. Thanks to them, we are living happily now. Isn't that enough? No. Your family is different. Can you really say that you are happy? Then let me tell you something. Ben, he often talks about how his father is a great man. But everything he says about you is full of disappointing things. I was going to keep quiet, but... What? What do you mean by that? What did he say about me? I can't tell you, but you don't seem like the kind of parent that your kids would respect. If you want to know, then ask him directly. What's with you? You're so cocky. Tell me right now, what did he say? I can't tell you. Just tell me. Then let me ask him. Give me a minute. Parents have the right to know what their children say. Why do I have to get his permission? Why don't you just tell me now? It seems like it's okay, so let me tell you. You're always talking down to people and saying boring things. He says so quite often. What? Who are you talking about? It's about you, right? No, it's about you. And he told me more. He stopped bringing his friends home because you looked down on them and their family and laughed at them. He doesn't want his important friends to meet you. That's for the sake of my children. Ben doesn't need useless things in his life. I need to get rid of them, even if it makes my heart bleed. It's our duty as parents to choose our children's friends. But when you walk with him, you always say things like, that person didn't graduate from university, or his father went to night school but he gets carried away. How embarrassing. Right? Those are all true, so it can't be helped. What's wrong with telling the truth? I see. That's how you think. But Ben says that you're a full-time housewife who doesn't do enough housework, and you are a mother who he cannot respect. Aren't you ashamed of yourself as a housewife and a mother? You're lying! You were raised by a father like that, so your thinking ability is weak. That's why you lie like that. He would never say such a thing. You're the one lying. Well then, ask him yourself. Listen carefully with your own ears. Neither I nor Ben will break off the relationship with my father. And Ben says it doesn't matter what his educational background is. In fact, he even respects my father. Respect? What kind of nonsense are you saying? Marrying a strange woman like you made him crazy. Fine. If he is also brainwashed, he's unnecessary. What? Unnecessary? What do you mean? It means what it means. Even if you have grandchildren, don't bring them here. A child with your father's blood would be stupid. I don't want to get involved either, so don't call me again. What? I can't deal with idiots. It's ridiculous to even talk to you. I'm cutting you off, Ben, your family, everything, okay? Are you sure? I don't need useless people. Having my husband is enough for me. I'm happy with that. Besides, he's retiring next year, so he's working on his last big project. It's the one that you guys will never have a chance to do. He's planning to exceed the TV station's expectations with all his best. Don't make him think about unnecessary things. That's great. Isn't it? When you're educated, you can do that kind of job too. You can work on all kinds of projects, only if you are educated. After he finishes it, I'm going on a world trip with him by using his pension. I know he's secretly getting me a ticket. Your parents will never be able to afford it, though. Are you still speaking evil of him? Well, we'll live on our own. I'm done with you guys. Are you sure you want to cut us off? Huh? Of course. I don't care if I get rid of you guys. As long as I have my husband, I can live a comfortable life. I'm a winner, and I don't need any distractions in my life. Distractions? I'm talking about you guys. Well then, don't ever contact me again. Fiona, I saw the show your husband made. It was wonderful. My father was very impressed too. He said it was awesome. Of course! That's because he's good at what he does. Your stupid father just looked good too on TV. But he introduced him in great detail, didn't he? He said he was a professional with a skill that only a few people have, and that he's gaining worldwide attention and recognition overseas. Depends on how you say it. His skill of direction is great. Let me tell you, my father is a fine craftsman, even though he didn't go to university. Are craftsmen useless to you? That's not true, is it? He's one of the few craftsmen in the States. They are needed all over the world. They are valuable. So? You value your academic background so much, but who needs you? Who needs your educational background? Are you that valuable? How dare you talk like that? You're really cheeky. Don't you think it's a little vain to show off only your old educational background? We live in the world full of new things. Is that what you see? Shut up! You can use what you learned for life. But how can you use that knowledge when you're a stay-at-home mom? It's been decades since you graduated from university. And since you haven't had a single thing to be proud of in those decades, you're still bragging about it, aren't you? Don't you feel empty? Huh? Don't be so cocky. In the first place, we've already broken off our relationship. Who told you to text me? Don't reach me without permission. So, you're going to live on your own from now on? Huh? Alone? Have you lost your mind? I have my husband. I'm going on a world trip with him with his pension. Your parents can't receive pension anyway. He'll just have to continue working as a craftsman for the rest of his life. Well, your husband, who allowed you to be a housewife comfortably, already went on a trip. Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, you must have misunderstood something. He never said he was going on a trip with you, did he? At least, he never said that. What? What do you mean? He told me that he and my father were going to France together. What? Why? Why with such an undereducated person? The show was a huge success and he got a bonus, so they planned to go on a trip with two of them. They were really looking forward to it. They seemed to hit it off pretty well. My well-educated husband would never get along with an undereducated person. Stop talking nonsense. Are you still talking like that? They both take pride in their work. They said something like, "We were meant to have our jobs." It's natural that they get along. There's no way he's going on a trip with your father. He's supposed to go with me. But I drove them to the airport this morning. What else is there to do at the airport? What? No, you're kidding, right? He really went on a trip without a word to me? Oh, I have a message for you from your husband. What is it? I already talked to a lawyer to get divorced, so you'll receive a paper soon. Make sure to fill it out. I don't want to see your face anymore. What? What do you mean? He said that he can't face someone who doesn't even take care of the house every day after he retires. In other words, you are useless and unnecessary. I can't think of anything else. No. Then what am I supposed to do? Hey, Melissa, what do you think? I don't know. You've said all those things to me. I don't need you either. Besides my father, myself, Ben, and the grandchildren that may be born in the future, it was you who said you would cut off all of us, wasn't it? Then I take it back. No, you don't have to. I have no intention of getting along with an idiot who can only show off educational background too. I'm sick of you. My father and father-in-law came back from their trip in a good mood and hit it off. For some reason, Fiona stayed at home the whole time. She tried her best, but her husband kicked her out and divorced her. She was unable to do anything on her own and asked me for help. I smiled kindly and politely declined her request. A few months later, she heard that we were going to have a baby, so she made a very insistent request to see me after the baby was born. But I politely declined that request too. She deserved it. Her academic background, of which she was so proud, was no use. On the other hand, my father's job was booked up for the next few years because he was featured in a TV program. My husband, who strongly admired him, somehow became his apprentice, and they seemed to be having fun with my father-in-law, who comes to check on us from time to time. I told my father-in-law that I was really happy to have met the right person, and he said he's so happy to have divorced the worst wife, and laughed jokingly with a big smile on his face.
You were off work today, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing particular. I was just on the road, so I thought I'd drop you a message.
What a surprise.
It's Scott's birthday soon, right? What are you going to get him?
Oh, I haven't decided yet.
Scott is 5 years old now. He should at least have something he wants, right?
I think so. I'll just ask him then. I don't know if he'll tell me what he wants anyway.
Let's just give it a try, Bridget. If he tells you, let's buy him what he wants.
Got it. I'm going shopping now, so I'll visit the toy section while I'm at it.
I know it's been a while. I hope you've been well.
Ambrosia, it's been a while. Is everything all right?
Yes, my eldest son's a hard worker. That's why we're living comfortably without any problems.
I'm sorry I can't be of much help to you guys.
It's okay. We don't expect much from you.
I see. So, what can I do for you today?
It's Scott's birthday soon, right?
Yes, he will turn 5 years old. I'm so grateful that he grew up healthy.
I know. That's the best.
Is this something to do with his birthday?
No, I haven't seen him for a while. So we're talking about having a dinner party for his birthday as well.
Really? I think Scott would be pleased.
How about next Sunday?
I don't have any special plans on that day, so my husband Scott and I will come over to your place.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I beg your pardon?
If the three of you come together, how are we going to prepare for the dinner party? Are you going to leave everything to us? I don't think you should do that.
Well, I was thinking that if it's also Scott's birthday party, I'd like to be with him.
I said it's a dinner party as well as a birthday party, didn't I? The main thing is, it's a family dinner. You should have understood that since you're my son's wife.
Yes, but Scott won't understand if I say it's a dinner party. He will simply think it's his birthday party, won't he? It's difficult to explain if I'm not going together with him.
Isn't that a little too brazen? Are you going to make me and my eldest son's wife prepare the entire meal?
I didn't mean it that way.
Isn't that something you and my eldest son's wife are supposed to do together?
You're right.
When are you really going to realize that you are my son's wife? My eldest son's wife does the housework at our house on a regular basis. I'd rather you take the initiative too. You should come earlier than the rest of the family to help with the preparations. Did I make myself clear to you?
Duly noted, Ambrosia. Can I have a minute with you, Daniel?
Sure. What's going on? I'm on my lunch break, so I can talk to you.
Right after we exchanged our messages, I got a call from your mother. She's planning to have a dinner party for Scott's birthday next Sunday.
Really? That's great.
It's just...
What is it?
She told me to come early because they have to prepare the meal. So, do you mind if I ask you to take care of Scott during the day?
I'm good, but you don't have to force yourself. If you have to go there early, I can tell my mother to just cancel the dinner party.
No, it's fine. I'd feel bad if I had to decline her invitation. Besides, it's our child's birthday party too.
That's true, but I can drop you off at my parents' house. Then, I'll go with Scott somewhere to kill some time, okay?
You don't mind doing that?
No problem.
Thanks, Daniel. I know I can count on you.
You'll be able to come early tomorrow, right?
Yes, I'll be there early.
Well, I don't know if I'll have any work for you since my eldest son's wife is here. But you can at least clean up, right?
What do you mean?
My eldest son's wife is a great cook and a perfect housekeeper. You might not have anything to do.
I see.
In the first place, you even turned down our offer to move in with us so easily. I'm sure you didn't have confidence in doing housework.
That's not the case, but...
I'd like you to at least be useful to us when we need something, since you don't live with us.
With all due respect, Ambrosia.
What?
Because of where my husband works, we can't live together. But we're sending you monthly allowance. That's the only thing we could do to offer our help. And to hear you talk to me like that hurts my feelings.
Well, I don't think I can deal with you if you moved in with us anyway. I think it would be better for us to live separately. Anyway.
What is it?
I know you love your child, but please, think about Robert a little more.
You mean your eldest son's child?
You didn't even buy him a single souvenir when you came to our house. You didn't even give him any present for his birthday.
No, you're wrong about that.
My eldest son's wife was very disappointed. She said she felt bad for her son. Scott has been given what he wants, as much as he wants. Me and my husband also treated him nicely every time he visited us. But only my husband and I care about Robert. I have a feeling that you and your husband don't care about Robert at all.
That's not true. On Robert's birthday, I sent money to buy him whatever he wants. I also gave him allowance every time I met him. How can you say I don't care about him?
You're so good at making up stories.
I'm not lying.
Then what? Are you saying that my eldest son's wife is lying?
No, it's not like that. I'm sure that I sent the money for Robert. I don't mean to be rude, but I can't come often, so I thought it would be better to have him buy whatever he wants by himself. My husband and I have been talking about it.
I wonder what your husband is thinking. It seems he doesn't care that you have made my eldest son's wife upset. I'm sure he must have been brainwashed by you.
Brainwashed? Absolutely not.
He was a sweet boy who understood people's feelings. But you've turned him into a heartless fool.
My husband is still a kind man. Please stop talking like that.
You're just using us for your own convenience. You're saying bad things about us behind our back, aren't you?
Please don't say that. I never once said anything bad about you or my sister-in-law.
I hope so. My son obviously hasn't been the same since he married you. It's your fault.
That's not true. My husband is still the same person.
Anyway, please stop saying unnecessary things to Daniel. This time, we're having a dinner party for Scott's birthday. You should be thankful we invited you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And one more thing. I'm not preparing a meal for you tomorrow.
What do you mean?
My eldest son's wife said that she doesn't want to prepare any meal for you. So, as soon as you're done, you can go out for dinner if you want.
Oh, no.
Scott's birthday party has started, Bridget. We've already had dinner, but where are you?
I'm at the restaurant nearby.
Restaurant nearby? What are you doing there? Your sister-in-law's delicious-looking dishes are all lined up.
Well, actually,
What's wrong?
there's no food for me, so she told me to go eat out.
Seriously?
Actually, I got a message from your mother yesterday. She told me that there won't be any dinner for me. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I went back to your parents' house earlier, but the door was locked.
What did you say? I didn't know anything about that.
It's okay. It's Scott's birthday party today. It'll end peacefully if I just bear with it, right?
What are you talking about, Bridget? That's not the point.
You can pretend that you don't know the truth. It's just what happens all the time.
Are you telling me that you've been bullied by my mom and my elder brother's wife all this time?
I told you I'm fine, didn't I? I just have to put up with it.
That's not going to happen. There's no way I can ignore the fact that you've been bullied by my family members.
But if you say something to them, I'll be in big trouble, okay?
Fine. I don't want family members who mistreat my wife. I'll stop sending them money.
Are you okay with that, Daniel? You won't be able to live together with them in the future if you do that.
Don't worry about that. That's why my parents live with my brother and his family. It's none of our business.
Are you sure?
It's none of our business anyway. From now on, let's save the money for Scott's future. We're working hard together. Anyway, I'm going to cut ties with my family.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I am. I'd rather have you as my family since you've been taking care of our child all this time, Bridget.
Thanks, Daniel.
I think you should go ahead and take the train home. You don't have to answer any more calls or messages.
Okay then. Please take care of Scott and make sure he behaves properly.
Hey, pick up the phone. What's this all about? Are you abandoning your duty as my son's wife?
Sorry about that. My husband told me not to answer the phone.
What a cross-minded woman you are. I'll make sure you'll never talk to me like that again.
I beg your pardon?
My son really shouldn't have married you. You refused to live together with us. You also forced your sister-in-law to do all the housework. And to top it off, you made my son stop sending money to his parents.
Well, it's because you treated me so badly.
Shut up. Do you know how I feel when my own son abandoned me? I'll make sure you feel the same way. Be prepared for that. Hey, where are you guys? Answer me.
Long time no see, Ambrosia. My husband told me not to respond to any of your calls or messages.
I'm in your apartment right now. The name on the nameplate has changed. Can you explain what happened?
Oh, we moved out.
Moved where?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because you said to me that you'll make sure I'll never talk back to you again. So me and my husband were afraid that you might even kidnap Scott. That's why we decided not to tell you that we've moved out.
I didn't expect my son would do that.
Did you say something?
Nothing.
If you don't have anything special to talk about, let's end our conversation here.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I tried to reach my son, but I couldn't get through to him. That's why I texted you.
Oh, my husband said he blocked your number.
That's such a terrible thing to do. Your brainwashing is so scary.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, we've reached our limit.
Huh? What do you mean?
We can't live without your monthly allowance.
But you and your husband still have your pensions, right? In addition, your eldest son is also working. If you don't live extravagantly, you should be able to live well enough.
There are 4 adults in our house. Moreover, Robert's appetite is growing. The food expenses alone are ridiculously expensive.
But you still have enough to live on, don't you?
No, it's not enough.
Why is that?
I found out that my eldest son's wife created a lot of debts. She got addicted to gambling because of the stress from moving in together with us.
The stress of living together with you? My sister-in-law was a very good wife, wasn't she? You said you're glad that she moved in with you. Don't you remember that? Was she under pressure all this time?
It seems so. I wonder why.
That's because you made her work from day to night right after she moved in with you. Am I right?
Well, you see...
If you're being strict to her every day, she'd be a better cook. She'll also be perfect at housework too. Because if she doesn't do what she's told to do, you'll punish her.
Yes, but...
I understand how stressed out my sister-in-law must be.
My eldest son's wife used all the money you and your husband gave for Robert. She put it all into gambling.
It seems so.
Did you know about that?
My brother-in-law contacted my husband. He said he wants to borrow some money.
What happened after that?
Of course, my husband refused. We can't afford it either. We don't have any money to lend to strangers.
Strangers? We are your family. It's natural to help your family when they are in need, isn't it?
How can you say that? You bullied me all the time. You praised your other daughter-in-law, but now you want me to help her because she has created a huge amount of debts? You must be kidding me.
Don't be so cold. You refused when I asked you to move in with us, so I got a little sarcastic. It was hard. Don't you understand?
That doesn't mean it's okay to bully me. My husband and I have no intention of lending you money or helping you. So please, give up. I have to prepare dinner now, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh no.
Hey, I can't take it any longer. Please, help me. I tried so hard to save money, but we have to use the money to pay off the debt. We can't live like this forever. Not again. You're replying early today. I happen to be off work today. Could you please resume sending money to us? We've cut ties with you, Ambrosia. There's no way we're sending you money again. We have no money. Then why don't you work? I've been working desperately to be able to send monthly allowance for you before we decided to cut ties. I had to drop off Scott at the daycare before I go to work on weekdays. Do you have any idea how sad I was whenever I saw my son crying while asking me to stay by his side? Have you ever thought about the sacrifices Daniel and I made to be able to send you monthly allowance? I'm so sorry. But Scott is happy whenever he's at the daycare, isn't he? Yes, he is now. That's fine then. No, that's not what I meant. If you don't have money to live on, then you need to generate your own income. Both you and your husband are still in good health. If you both work, you can earn enough money to live on. Are you going to make two elderly people work? Do you have no sense of humanity? You can say whatever you want, but we will never send money to you again. What about your eldest son and his wife? As long as you are living together, they should cooperate with you. Besides, it was your eldest son's wife who created the debts. Actually, she was trying to get rich easily since we're running out of money. My eldest son got into gambling too. What? He said if he wins, it'll be big, so he wants us to wait a little longer. In the meantime, we're running out of money. What do you mean? Ambrosia, I think you should stop them. Gambling isn't the best solution for this matter. Please stop your eldest son and his wife before it's too late. They won't listen to me. If you don't do something, everyone will suffer. I know. I couldn't convince them. That's why I'm asking for your help. Even if we send you the money, your eldest son and his wife will just spend it all. It will further increase their debt. Why are you being so persistent? If you had continued to send money to us in the first place, we wouldn't be in this sticky situation. We could make ends meet each month. It's all your fault that things turned out this way. Excuse me? You are so wrong. There's no point in talking to you anymore. Oh, wait a minute. How about you let me move into your place? What are you talking about? If we live together, you won't have to send the money. Also, I can get out of this hard life. Are you okay with that? Please, think carefully. What? Are you telling me that as long as you're happy, that's all that matters to you? What about your husband and your eldest son's family? It's fine. Those people should just earn their own money and struggle on their own. How heartless you are. Robert is your own grandson. He's also your family. My heart aches when I think of Robert, but it's all because of what his parents did. It can't be helped. But you and your husband are your son's parents. You are also very careless with money, aren't you? Huh? I know. You go out for lunch with your friends every day. You also visit the beauty salon once a week. Besides, you go on trips with your friends every season. No way. How did you find out about that? Your eldest son told me. What? It's not a good thing that your eldest son's wife gambled and got into debt. But you also have spent all her money without thinking about your budget. There's no way that you can get away and pretend as if you didn't do anything wrong. Well, I'm sure that My eldest son lied to you.
I don't think so.
Please, help me. If you can't send me money, just lend me some money. Please, Bridget, you're the only one I can count on.
I promised my husband that I will never lend money to you. That's why you need to give up.
Don't say that. If I don't do this, we'll lose the house.
I don't care.
What a terrible thing to say.
I recommend that you lose everything and reflect on it wholeheartedly. I suggest you rebuild your life after that.
I can't do that.
You don't have a choice. Ambrosia, can't you even understand that? After all, you need to redo everything.
So, you won't help me. Your mother-in-law is in such trouble and you just ignore her?
I can't help you. My husband has stopped me from doing so. Please, don't ever ask me for help in the future.
Then you should be the one to ask my son for help. Tell him that his mother is in financial trouble and she needs help.
I don't want to do that. My husband is the one who abandoned his own family to protect me. I'm truly grateful for his love for me.
I gave birth to your husband.
I know, and I really appreciate that, but I would never disobey him.
So you won't help me?
Yes, because my husband says he will disassociate himself from his family. Ambrosia, I'm afraid this conversation will be the last one you'll ever hear from me. Please continue to have plenty of suffering in your life.
Oh no.
I have been married for 9 years. I will never forget how my mother-in-law has always bullied me. I wish you all the best. After that, my parents-in-law's finances were on fire. They had to sell the family home to pay off the debt. I can imagine that there was a lot of trouble between the family members. My sister-in-law, who had been troubled by my mother-in-law's selfishness and self-indulgent behavior, decided to move out of the house. My sister-in-law is also the one who created the debt. I thought that might not be the case either, but it was none of my business. The rest of the family is living together in a small, shabby apartment. Ambrosia and her husband are now working part-time for a job they found at the recruitment agency for elderly people. They are complaining that they don't make enough money to stay afloat. In addition, my brother-in-law, who is the breadwinner of the family, has been working day jobs in addition to earn more. As for me, I am concerned about Robert. But as my husband said, I am glad that we have cut ties with them. We are having a busy but happy time as a family of 3. Anyway, I have new life growing in my belly now.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!